First top headlines, a viral video of threatened to Assam Rifles by Kuki militants reached to national media. Myanmar junta mandates compulsory military service for all young men and women under conscription law. Missing village defense volunteer found dead. Repolling ordered in multiple booths in Pakistan amid rigging claims, protest erupts. India and Australia clash in high-stakes final shutdown at Under-19 World Cup 2024 today. And curfew relaxed in Imphal West and Thoubal districts till 10 p.m. For Kakching district till 8 p.m. In Bishopur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. I'm your host, Deemita. Now the news in detail. A sensational video has come to the fore that has depicted an alleged standoff between the convoy of the 5 Assam Rifles and armed miscreants amidst a troubled situation in Manipur's border town, Moreh. The incident reportedly took place on January 17 at T Yangnom, where armed miscreants belonging to the Kuki community could be seen blocking the path of a convoy of the 5th Assam Rifles and brandishing weapons at the convoy, with making a retreat from the spot, raising questions on the handling of the situation by the security forces. The convoy had been headed to a spot where armed miscreants had ambushed security personnel in Moreh on January 17, which resulted in the death of 2 cops and 2 other security personnel getting injured. The convoy, reported to consist of 3 Casper vehicles, was on the way to the spot of ambush, where they were stopped on the way by a group of armed miscreants brandishing weapons at them. According to reliable sources, the confrontations erupted around 10 to 11 a.m. with an exchange of fire between volunteers and Assam Rifles. The situation intensified when the commanding officer of the Assam Rifles allegedly ordered firing at the miscreants, leading to chaos and panic among the villagers. The video, which has since then gone viral, shows armed miscreants surrounding the convoy of security forces and taking aim with their automatic rifles. A couple of the armed miscreants could be seen holding grenades in their hands and were even brandishing them in a gesture of throwing them towards the vehicles. Even more shocking was that a group of armed miscreants towards the back of the convoy, set up a rocket launcher and loaded a mortar onto it, producing panic among the security personnel in the vehicle, as could be heard from the audio in the video. The army personnel could be heard making repeated appeals to the armed miscreants to give way to vehicle so it could pass through. One security personnel could be heard making repeated appeals to the armed miscreants not to point their arms towards the vehicle. The voice of a few women officers could also be heard talking inside the vehicle during the course of the video. Also in the video, the audio of the security personnel talking to his commanding officer could be heard, where he was giving the information that there were more than 35 personnel in the convoy, which has been decoded to 3 officers, 3 JCOs and 37 other ranks and 3 Casper vehicles. Also from the audio which could be heard in the video, the security personnel could be heard telling his superior over the wireless that at least 25 to 30 armed miscreants had gathered at the place while blocking their path and brandishing arms at them. Now, from the video which has gone viral, it is quite evident that the convoy of 5th Assam Rifles decided to withdraw from the spot instead of moving ahead or confronting the armed miscreants who had blocked their path. This has now raised questions on the handling of the security personnel of the entire situation, with the withdrawal being evident in the video as the vehicle can clearly be seen moving backwards down the road with the armed miscreants positioning their guns at them all the time. According to a reliable source, the Assam Rifles engaged in a standoff with the armed miscreants even as they attempted to manage the escalating tensions in the village. The source said that while being outnumbered by the armed miscreants, the Assam Rifle chose to withdraw from the scene, which raises questions about the response protocol. The source stated that such behavior has put a question mark as withdrawal is not considered an option for the forces. From the video, the vehicles could be seen withdrawing and moving backward, which is quite opposite to what would be considered to be a soldier's conduct. However, it has also been pointed out by the source that complete assumptions cannot be made based on one single video. It was pointed out that since the video was shot from inside the vehicles and it is not yet clear as to what was the actual situation on the outside and what actual forced the security personnel to make a withdrawal from the spot. Also, questions are arising as to how did this video gone viral. Since the video was shot from inside one of the vehicles which were stopped by the armed miscreant, it is but evident that only an Assam Rifles personnel could have shot it. Also, during the course of the video, the conversations among the personnel in the car, one could be heard asking his colleague if he was shooting at a video, to which the latter replied in the affirmative. Now this has raised questions as to who could have leaked the video and spread it. Meanwhile, Assam Rifles Director General Lieutenant General Pradeep Chandran Nair, who said that they were aware of the video and that they are currently looking into it. Myanmar's military junta has imposed compulsory military service for young men and women, according to state media reports on Saturday. The move comes amidst the junta's struggle against armed rebel forces seeking more autonomy in various regions of the country. Male age 18 to 35 and female age 18 to 27 are required to serve for up to 2 years. Specialists such as doctors up to the age of 45 must serve for 3 years. The service period can be extended to a maximum of 5 years during the current state of emergency. Myanmar has been in a state of turmoil since the military coup in 2021, which ousted an elected government. Since October, the Tatmadaw, as the military is known, has been facing personal losses while fighting against coalitions of 3 ethnic minority insurgent groups and pro-democracy fighters opposing junta. This represents the most significant challenge the military has faced since its first seized power in the former British colony in 1962. A law enforcing conscription was introduced in 2010 but has not been implemented until now. No compliance with the draft could lead to imprisonment for up to 5 years as per the legislation. The governor of Manipur, Adushioke, called on the President Draupadi Murmu during her recent visit to New Delhi. During the meeting, the governor invited the president of the convocation ceremony of the Manipur University, a central university. The Manipur governor also briefed about the prevailing situation of Manipur. In this meeting, she informed about her activities by presenting a coffee table book highlighting the work taken up in the Manipur since she assumed office in February 2023 till date. MLA of Sugnu Assembly constituency K. Ranjit said that people should not trust in rumor and appeal to the denizens of Sugnu and Sero to return at their respective houses, as there are 3 layers of state security forces at Sugnu and Sero. He said this during an inspection visit at Kacha Dam constructed over the Chakpi River at Molvem village under Chakpi Karong subdivision in Chandal district. The MLA further said when the Kuki militants attacked at Sero, he contacted to the Chief Minister and Birin, who was taking charge of home, to send additional forces. However, the Chief Minister did not pick up the phone and no positive action has been taken up. The Kacha Dam is being constructed for the displaced persons of Sugnu and Sero, where they can get enough water for cultivations after the displaced persons return to their respective houses. On the other hand, till today, the Chief Minister of Manipur did not ask the affected assembly constituency. In the era of Biren-led government, to be an MLA is very shameful. Though an elected representative, nothing could be done for the public.
कोई पूरे मोई निपान से पूरा सीएम की सेक्रेटरीट डमी है तारे चेक होना अपाक बदु तौदना काना की मीडिया इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया लोइना कापथोक्तना फजना तौरे तौबदी ड्रामा आदि फजना तौरे अदुगा पैसाना हजिकी हारिबा मरीदुसु अतैदि लायरना नुमितुदु पुखलगा चेक डमी पाइरिबा मीदुसु पैसा फंगदना लेरे सीएम न थमोय सोनिङाइनि मीगी मयूम मकई मई चाकतना तांगोय ओनखब उद ओनखबदुबु हुजिक से युम साबिरने थोक हेत लाउथोय अदगी डीसी कुतांगदा नंगी अकाउंट कापसल अनि हा पीरे हायबगी ताय पदसी तौने मी मरी का खंगले लोइन मक तोखरग मरी दुबा हुजिक पैसा लुपाम चंगदे सुगुम्बा मीगी सेंटिमेंट ओइबा mayung kai tangoi ondana awa mayung na nan leiding do somain to bi se to bi no please then ngamoy habiro piro har su piro habiro.
In a condemnable initiative, Tamenglong Battalion of Assam Rifles conducted a medical camp in Tamai village yesterday under OP Sadbhavna for the fiscal year 2023-24. The camp was to address the health issues for the locals residing in the far-flung rural areas. Around 300 people benefited by the conduct of the camp, which entailed a general health checkup and medical examinations by medical staff of Assam Rifles and local PHC. Medicines were also distributed and administered to the patients. Such medical camps provide the local populations with overall physical examinations and assessment of the functioning of the vital organs at their doorsteps. Free medical camps are extremely helpful for the underprivileged who cannot afford expensive healthcare services offered by hospitals or clinics. This medical camp at Tamai comes shortly after similar camps were organized by Assam Rifles in Tosem subdivision and the Kuiram village of Tamenglong district. This considerate gesture was widely appreciated and much needed as locals expressed their gratitude for this kind initiative undertaken by the Assam Rifles.
We would like to thank the Indian Army, the Assam Rifle, for such a good medical camp, for helping the needs and taking care of all the people around the Tamai here. We would like to thank.
Thank you so much, Assam Rifles, for conducting this medical camp out here in Tamai. We are very helpful. Not only the checkup, but thank you so much for supplying medicines as well.
Assam Rifles recovered a huge case of warlike stores in Mizoram. Acting on specific intelligence regarding the movement of explosives on the Malkwawi route, Champai-Jokhata Road in Champai district, Mizoram, Assam Rifles established a mobile vehicle checkpost (MVCP). The MVCP intercepted a vehicle and upon thorough search recovered two 12mm bore guns, single and double barrel, along with other warlike items. The items are SBBL 12 bore gun 2, DBBL 12 bore gun 1, daggers 10, walkie-talkies 10, 32mm caliber pistol rounds 100, lightweight bulletproof plates 100, heavyweight bulletproof plates 4, combat dresses 20 pairs, black uniforms 1, combat scraps 50, black jungle boots 10 pairs, green jungle boots 100 pairs, Burmese currency 80 lakhs. The apprehended individual has been identified as Langut Lunga, 24 years, hailing from Mizoram. The recovered items had been handed over to the police. In a move to curb the misuse of sirens and warning lights on private vehicles, the Assam Police has launched a vigorous crackdown, sending a clear message: drive safe, not flashy, talking to the microblogging site X on February 11th. The Assam Police issued a stern warning to individuals whose vehicles resemble more of a disco floor than modes of transportation. If your vehicle's got more flashing lights than a disco floor and a fake siren that's faker than a knockoff Ediba shoe, accept us to crash your party. We are cracking down on illegal fittings like a boss. Drive safe, not flashy, the post read. This crackdown comes hot on the heels of the Guwahati hit-and-run case, a recent incident that shocked the city. The police, in solving the case, uncovered a web of illegal activities, including the unauthorized use of sirens and warning lights by individuals with influence and power. The arrest of Adin Kataki, a suspect in a January 26 hit-and-run incident, proved to be the tipping point. Investigations revealed that Kataki and several other influential figures, including government officials and their families, were using unauthorized Government of Assam tax on their personal vehicle. Moreover, these vehicles were equipped with sirens and red or green warning lights typically reserved for police use. This misuse of powers by some affluent individuals and influential government officials has raised alarm within both law enforcement circles and society at large, remarked a spokesperson for the Assam Police. In response to these revelations, the Assam Police seized 9 vehicles found to be outfitted with unauthorized sirens and warning lights. However, this crackdown is not a one-off event. The Assam Police has vowed to continue its effort against such illegal practices. Now we are aware of the misuse. This drive will continue. If someone has fitted their vehicles with siren and warning lights, it is better to remove them before their vehicles are seized, cautioned Assam Police. Taking cognizance of the nominal deductions from the salary of ministers and senior officials in the name of monthly power bill, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma instructed the Power Department to install individual prepaid meters in every government quarters, including residences in the ministerial colony. The step has been initiated to ensure no subsidized power is enjoyed by ministers, officials or government employees, as stated by Chief Minister Sarma in a post on platform X. During my recent interactions with officials from the Power Department, I was informed for the first time that a very nominal monthly power bill is deducted from the salaries of the ministers and senior officials. Immediately, I instructed the department to install individual prepaid meters in every government quarter, including residences in the ministerial colony. This measure aims to ensure that no subsidized power is enjoyed by ministers, officials or government employees, wrote CM Sarma on Platform X. The Assam government has undertaken a key decisions at Assam State Cabinet meeting held on January 12, wherein the state government has decided to expedite the smart prepaid meter installation. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Lan Thauram, Taibang Panasida, Equi Quipumnamakka Luina Biramba Atoba, Meslam Ibomja, Kaba Maitena, Tengban Mapugi Sinta Luiraduna, Equi Quipumnamak Putadoklam Laga, Jetkiba Jet Ani, Ta Ani, English Iniga Kungamari, Wakchingi Kungani Twini Panba, Idai, Koroda, Tengban Mapugi Lakonda, Lairangilinam, Uinitin Jakre. Chatlibat Chataruk, Ta Ani English Iniga Kungamari, Wakchingi Kungataruk Nipanba, Laibak Pokpa, Koroda, Mangani Lehuntam Jaraga, Chatlibat Chatarani Toy, Ta Ani English Iniga Kungamari, Firengi Humni Panba, Ningtau Kabaki, Koroda, Lana Tauram Tokle, Yaifaraba koro asida layoi krabagi yaibina Tengban Mapugi Lekonda Ingna Chikna Tiluna Bagidamak Mapu Magi Minkai Sakja Sonjaragani Thoromasida Ahalamanamade Marup Mapang Kwai Pumnamakna Matam Jana Lingbiratuna Mapu Magi Minglenbu Sakja Sonjaba Yaubiranaba ELITETV Gi Kuthangda Pauzen Jade Thoram Pareng Ayuk Pung Taret Thoram Hoba Ayuk Pung Nipan Isai Hoba Ayuk Pung Taramathoi Thoram Loiba Pauzen Jadiba Maisnam Hemanta Meitei Athobagi Apokpa Maisnam Ongbi Ibetra Leima Athobagi Apokpi Maisnam Ongbi Thoibi Leima Mabok Maisnam Bira Meitei Mapubok Maisnam Herojit Meitei Manangnupa Sagol Tongba Mamang Lekai Khanghanjaba Notice asina Khanghanjari Madudi Imphal Municipal Corporation na Paikhatjariba Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana ge First BLC project ki makhada Hauzik Fawba Yum Sadabana Maram Oiduna curtailment tawduna beneficiary list tagi kakthatjaragadaba miyoi single list sembalo sinjare maram asina kanagumba beneficiary singna wakat ningba leiragadi lagliba tang kunga mapan tha ani English singaniga kunga mari fawbagi manungda claims and objection Imphal Municipal Corporation ge office ta pisin bibayagani Masigi matungda lakpa makhal amatagi wakat office asina loksin jararoi kakthatlagadaba list asi IMC gi office tagi khangbiba yagani karigumba yum sararoi daba oiragadi curtailment consent form the sign tobiraga IMC gi office ta pisin binabasu ningsingjari ba Joyce Camp Municipal Commissioner Imphal Municipal Corporation
Hello kids, hello kids. Hello kids, hello kids, hello kids, hello kids, hello kids, hello kids. Very nice, beautiful, colorful, colorful, rosy, rosy, cozy, cozy, wonderful, wonderful. Hello kids, hello kids, hello kids, hello kids, hello kids. Hello kids, hello kids, hello kids.
Sky Hospital na heart attack patient gidama bungkun mari chupna emergency service bizari kanagumba miyoina heart attack thabak naba mihul chang naidana chongba sor funba wantharakpada thengthaba tawdana Premier Heart Hospital oiriba Sky Hospital da khudakta pukhat piraktuna yengbi hausi loina na heart ki oiraba EPS plus RF ablation coronary angioplasty and stents device closure hole in the heart pacemaker ICD combo implant heart valve surgery and coronary artery bypass graft surgery heart hole surgery na chingba chang naina pangthokli akupa marol gidamak 8415938207 da call tawbirau thengthabi kanu khudakta lakpiu masina adomgi punsibu kanbangamgani.
Gear up for the future with Quantum University. Write your success story with our new age programs that shall be amongst the top 3 most rewarding careers in India and across the globe in the next decade. One of the reasons why Quantum is a leading private university in India is these world-class partnerships which makes it stand out among the rest.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. A village defense volunteer who has been missing since February 6 Tumukong Marangpuril incidents where gunfight between Kuki militants and village defense volunteers was found dead at the area. The deceased has been identified as Ningthojam Manisana, 34 years, son of Ningthojam Jilangamba of Sangaithel Awanglaikai. After conducting such operation for 5 days, his lifeless body was found today. The deceased has been kept at Jennings morgue for autopsy. All the women folks and Marapaibis are real social worker of the state. This was stated by Maheshwar Thaunaujam, National Secretary RPI Atwali during his visit to Uyumpog, Kaibi and Paurabi as a part of his journey unifications of US. He was warmly accorded by the denizens of the villages. Speaking at the gathering, Maheshwar spoke about the present situation of Manipur in detail.
social worker na every TV da amada ay social worker in tholakra aseng social worker di kanano mapung phana su lori basa ai imai ben sing sine social worker aseng bodi kadi gino haizara ke ko isagi yungi loi enhancement su tawzaramba mapuro be chak su lo silamba ai isa sing is wat na su tawbramba adai thola go maya phamba ka maya phamba tanara kai da soi gi isa sing kai da soi gi da kai tawsige ada tanari basa aseng social worker natro adu taragadi ma ngasi bu ma wai thong ada yung na agala ibnina mana tawzaramani mana khangzaramani mana tawraga aina khangaga aina follow to gadamni habe to biganu ma mama wai su wai khangma mathok dai khangsu khangani kai no atam thong na le ke to khangoi doi no mama wai su kari namchanang e kari ek no si maming ek maming se kai kawai khoi mai tai nupi akoi lebini ba akoi gi mama wai na mama thara ngasi ula ibne ba ngasi thok khudi makta i ngasi gi metang hungi tang wana te aduna mama wai su loina khangmina ba mathok dai aduna sai ngasi bo Chachari basi kaino imai ben sing mayam su ichinaw sing budi we mai yamna khangamba mangni khangamba dum yawe imai ben sing su pulak khangmin naraga kai swari mim no habse ima sing personally khangba su mathok tai.
The Nagaland government has decided to hold a meeting with travel bodies and civil society organizations on the centre's decision to fence the Indo-Myanmar border and abolish the free movement regime FMR between the two countries. Interacting with media persons on the sidelines of a program in Phek district on Friday, Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton said that the state cabinet took the decision on February 8. As about the date of the meeting, Paton said it would be held at the earliest. Chief Minister Naifu Rio had recently said that consultations with civil society organizations are required before implementations of the centre's decision, as many Naga people of the state have properties on the other side of the international border. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Tuesday announced that the central government decided to fence over 1,600 kilometer stretch of the Indo-Myanmar border, falling in the north-east, ending the free movement regime after 16 kilometers. 4 northeastern states, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya and Nagaland share a border with Myanmar. The NSA-NIM, which is negotiating with the centre on the Naga political issue, has stated that decisions cannot be accepted. Various other Naga civil societies, travel organizations, Naga political groups and also Chief Ang, king of Longwa village in Mon district, whose house has been divided into 2 nations, have also objected to the decision. The Naga Students Federation NSF, a major student body in the state, on Thursday appealed to the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres to intervene on the matter. Mizoram Chief Minister Lalduhoma today met Union Home Minister Amit Shah in New Delhi. During the meeting, several issues were discussed, including the Indo-Myanmar border fencing. During the meeting, Chief Minister Lalduhoma expressed Mizoram's stance against the fencing of the Indo-Myanmar border, emphasizing that while it may be implemented on the Manipur side, it is not desired in Mizoram. Sources indicate that there is optimism regarding the Home Minister's response. Additionally, the leaders deliberated on the refuge issues, with the Home Minister assuring that these concerns would be duly addressed. K. Valel Vena, the sole Rajya Sabha member from Mizoram, penned a letter to Union Home Minister Amit Shah voicing his concerns over the central government's plan to construct a fence along the India-Myanmar border. Valel Vena highlighted that these decisions could lead to significant difficulties for the people of Mizoram. The move, he argued, would not only disrupt the free movement regime, which currently allows residents to traverse up to 16 kilometers on either side of the border, but also result in the loss of over 500 kilometers of valuable fishing grounds and agricultural land. The Mizoram MP expressed that the proposed fencing would be detrimental to the livelihoods of those living in the border areas, as it would impede their daily activities and access to resources. He also pointed out historical grievances, noting that the existing boundary was arbitrarily drawn by the British without an accurate ground survey and has since been imposed as the international border, perpetuating that he considered an injustice to the local population. Valel Vena's plea comes at a time when the Mizo community is already taken aback by the central government's fencing initiative. Mizoram Chief Minister Lalduhoma was also previously registered his objections to the constructions of the barrier. The MP's request for a reconsideration of the fencing plan underscores the complex socio-economic and historical factors that must be considered when making decisions that affect border communities. In response to disseminations of derogatory content targeting the daughters of Sikkim, the Sikkim Mulsabi Saruksag Sangathan has filed a first information report (FIR) against a Facebook user operating under the alias Amazing Fag. The Sangathan lodged a FIR at the Sadar police stations in Gangtok, Sikkim, demanding legal actions against the individual responsible for spreading false and demeaning information. The incriminating content disseminated through the Facebook page titled Amazing Fag purportedly defames the reputations of Sikkim's daughter by making baseless and derogatory remarks. Allegations include claims that Sikkimese girls entice men from other states for marriage and that the state itself encouraged such behavior. In the filed complaint, the Sangathan has provide evidence in the form of a video shared on the aforementioned Facebook page. The video contains inflammatory statements asserting that Sikkim is a place where women actively seek relationships with men from outside the state, painting a distorted and offensive portrayal of Sikkimese culture and values. Protests have erupted in Pakistan following allegations of elections rigging by Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) and other political parties. In response, the Election Commissions of Pakistan (ECP) has mandated repolling at select polling stations. This repolling is slated for February 15. The election results for approximately 10 seats remain undecided, and a definitive winner is yet to be declared in the South Asian nation. The Election Commission of Pakistan (ECP) has mandated a rerun of the vote at 43 polling stations across 3 national and provincial constitutions. This decision, announced on February 10, 2024, comes as a response to serious incidents, including the snatching and destructions of polling materials, which occurred during the initial voting process held on Thursday. Home to 241 million citizens, Pakistan conducted a general elections on February 8 amidst a challenging economic crisis and persistent terrorism threats, reflecting a deeply divided political landscape. Independent candidates supported by the incarcerated ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan secured the highest number of seats. The party has expressed its intent to stabilize the government, anticipating an early invitations from the president amidst a challenging economic crisis and persistent terrorism threats, reflecting a deeply divided political landscape. Independent candidates supported by the incarcerated ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan secured the highest number of seats. The party has expressed its intent to establish the government, anticipating an early invitations from the president. The repolling is scheduled to take place on February 15 as the ECP strives to restore faith in the election process amidst widespread claims of manipulations and the subsequent protests from the various political groups. These developments follow in elections where independent candidates aligned with Imran Khan's party, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, won the most National Assembly seats despite Khan's current imprisonment and the controversies surrounding the election. Upon improvement in the law and order situation in the Valley districts, curfew has been relaxed 10 p.m. today in Imphal East, Imphal West and Thoubal districts. In Kukching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. However, in Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Traffic is seen as usual on the roads. Most of the shops and markets were opened. Several people purchased the essential items during the curfew relaxation. For ELITETV News channel, contact the email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Viral video of threatened to Assam Rifles by Kuki militants reached to national media. Myanmar junta mandates compulsory military service for all young men and women under conscription law. Missing village defense volunteer found dead. Repolling ordered in multiple booths in Pakistan amid rigging claims. Protest erupts. India and Australia clash in high-stakes final showdown at U19 World Cup 2024 today. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, Imphal West and Thoubal districts till 10 p.m. For Kukching district till 8 p.m. In Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV 6 p.m. English News. Thank you and have a great day.